hello people, this is John with Ozarks Back Roads. We're out and about on the mighty Versys 1000 today. We're down on the Current River again. Today we're south of Van Buren, Missouri. We're going to go down and check out the third largest spring in the United States is here. It's called Big Spring. It's a state park. We're going to go check this out and ride along the river down here, and then we may ride up the river on the way out and go a different way, but we got some things to see. Come along, we'll check this out. Get this Versys fired up. I believe we've entered the park here. It's a cute little ranger station there. Yeah, it's kind of looking rivery, looking like we're getting down on the bottom here. So this spring is basically a river that just runs out of the bottom of a big old bluff, big mountain. It just comes right out of the bottom of it, straight out. It's pretty down here. Be a good place to have a state park, without a doubt. Oh, they're working on this bridge. I see. There it is, right there, coming out of the side of the mountain. And it's flowing a little bit. I can see some white water coming out of there. But I hear some water running over here. We need to go check this thing out and see just how big this spring is. Here's where the spring comes out of the bottom of the bluff. A little water rolling there. Some folks taking a look at it. Looks like it runs out and down along here. Really pretty. Not too shabby at all. And we get a little closer shot here. Pretty good flow from a spring right there, I'd say. That thing's flowing some water. We can get a look at where the water comes out of the bluff here. And that's it. It's like magic. And off she goes. See what's there. Not too shabby. Kind of noisy. Pretty neat. I don't think I've ever seen a river just jump out of the bottom of a bluff, but I have now. Well, that was a look at the Big Spring here at Big Spring State Park at Van Buren, Missouri. Pretty neat little place. Pretty big spring. I've never seen one quite move that much water. That whole river there is from the spring. That's it. So that's quite a bit of water. Wow, you can only park here if you've got a trailer on your vehicle. So this is for boat people bringing their boats down right here. Otherwise, you're not welcomed. There you go. Pretty cool boat ramp right there. Not too shabby. Yeah, here's the campground. This ought to be pretty nice. Really mature forest right here. This would be awesome to camp in. We got to check this out. See what kind of camping we got. Well, we got a picnic area. Huh. Sign says you just drive in, set up wherever you want to set up, and then go pay your fee. So apparently, no reservations. You just show up, get you a spot, and if there's no spot, well, too bad, Charlie. They're gonna build them a fire. They got some firewood. Well, that's a good way to spend Labor Day weekend. You can find you a shady spot. There's showers here, hot showers it says. No reason to stink. They got showers. You can get cleaned up. Well, this is Labor Day weekend, Saturday, and there's still some sites open here. So I don't think you'd have any trouble finding you a spot. Looks like there's plenty of them. Oh, this is beautiful. They've done some management here and got the underbrush under control. This looks a bit like Custer State Park when I was up there, except the trees are different, but kind of has that look. I don't know if they've burned that off or how they've kept the brush down, but it looks good. Yeah, there's some burned logs and stuff. I'd say they burn that off every few years, whenever they can. And we're leaving the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. And here's the river. Folks having a big time right here in the city park. Have a little look at Van Buren here. I don't think it's a very big place. Doesn't appear to be. We got to have somewhere to eat here. Here I saw a city park alongside the river that looked pretty cool. Had a lot of people at it when we came into town earlier. Van Buren Campground. This looks like the campground. They got the full hookups here. Looks like. Well, we'll start heading north along the river. See where we wind up. Well, we're going to take a little detour here. There's a place called Two Rivers off of Highway 106 just east of Eminence a little ways. So we'll just see what this Two Rivers is all about and which two rivers we're talking about here. Canoe rental and campground. There's two rivers coming together right there. We'll have to get a picture. Well, here's the convergence of two rivers. Some canoers coming around the bend there. Wonder if they know what river they're on now. Pretty spot though, for sure. Yeah, looks like it continues on. That'd be the current there. Folks got some nice boats they've been ripping up and down the river on. Without a doubt. What a beautiful spot. And we're down at Two Rivers Campground here. B Highway off of 106 east of Eminence, Missouri. Taking a look at the little campground they got down here. Pretty nice, and do some tent camping. People are down here for the long weekend for Labor Day. All right, well, we made a little stop here. Little state park campground down here on the river. It's the convergence of where the Current and the Jack's Fork rivers converge. They come together right here. Jack's Fork flows into the Current right there. You can see it there. So I've never been here. I thought that was pretty cool. I knew they came together. I've seen them on a map, but I didn't know where it was. Well, now I do. It's a place called Two Rivers, and controlled access by the state, but yeah, pretty cool. Well, I appreciate you coming and spending some time with me, checking out Big Spring there at Van Buren, Big Spring State Park. A little bit of the Current River there along Van Buren, and then north up here to Ellington and on up the river. We had a good time. Nice day trip. Saw some things I haven't seen before. We'll come back and we'll go somewhere else. We're fixing to take a big trip out west, and that'll be fun. So take care of yourselves.